behalf of the millions and millions of Ricky fans all across the world. Today is February 10th, 2022. In case you didn't know, now you know. And this is the week leading up to the Super Bowl, Football Sunday, championship game, championship Sunday. So, what else is going on in the Super Bowl that we haven't talked about yet? And that is the fact that who is performing. We got Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. But out of all those names, I was surprised that one person wasn't mentioned, and that was 50 Cent. The reason why I was surprised that 50 Cent wasn't mentioned was because if you go back all the way to 2003, 50 came out hard and blew up. He came out with Get Rich, Die Trying. Just that album alone was a classic. A lot of people started comparing him to Tupac, the material that he was putting out. Even Eminem made the comment of even retiring because this guy was just delivering great quality music. The bars were crazy. The chorus were crazy. He had Snoop Dogg jump on his album, Nate Dogg jump on his album, Eminem jump on his album, Dr. Dre was on his album. He had the whole G-Unit squad, before G-Unit became G-Unit. He had Lil Banks, he had Young Buck, he had Tony Yayo. The album was a classic, and you can always go back to it and play it hit after hit, single after single, and everybody knows 50 now, and he continues to fucking make things happen for himself. He came out with vitamin water. He's got power. He now transforms stars into a good streaming service, a watchable channel with this Power Universe with Ghost 2, Ghost 3, Ghost 4, Ghost 5 that's gonna come out on Stars. Damn, this knows how to write, knows how to, he's been in films, he's sold clothes, shoes, you name it, books. So I'm pretty surprised that 50 wasn't mentioned. When I think about 50, and we're talking about the West Coast, we're talking about the Super Bowl being in Los Angeles. The other mentioned artist that I will mention from Dr. Dre is The Game. The Game, he's a West Coast rapper. He came out with his album also, just like 50, he blew up. How We Do It, Hate It or Love It, Dreams, Game show a lot of respect and love to Dr. Dre. Maybe the reason why he didn't invite 50 in The Game, I'm gonna answer my own question on this video because I didn't think about it until I just started talking about it, is maybe he couldn't get these two guys on stage, 50 and Game, to put their beef on the side, and maybe he didn't want to pick one over the other because they're both his artists. Eminem is Dr. Dre's artist, Snoop Dogg is Dr. Dre's artist, Kendrick Lamar. But the list goes on and on. Mary J. Blige, as well, Eve, so many bangers, and I can't wait to listen to the music playing at the Super Bowl. I keep saying this is my Super Bowl because not only is my team, the Los Angeles Rams, whose house? Rams house, is in the building that night hosting the Super Bowl in our home stadium with the opportunity to be crowned NFL champs. But my halftime show as well is playing the music that I grew up listening to, every single time, when I was having a shitty day, good day, I was feeling good, bad, whatever, you name it. This was the type of music that I was listening to. This is the type of music I grew up on. This is the kind of music that you would hear bumping in my car. So the fact that they're playing and performing, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Eminem is the reason that I got into the rap game. I have said it many times and many occasions. One day I was out with my dad. He and I went to go hang out with one of his friends named Bobby, and they were working on Bobby's car, and while they were doing that, there was music playing in the car, and that was the sound of the Marshall Mathers LP. I asked Bobby if I can borrow this album so I can make a copy of it, listen to it. He let me borrow it, and the rest was history, man. Like, just listening to Eminem, each track, he just became my favorite rapper and introduced me to the rap game, and introduced me to guys like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Nate Dogg, Exhibit, Warren G, the Dog Pound. And, from there, I was just into the rap, hip-hop game, R&B. And I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for this music because I wasn't really close with my family, I wasn't really close with my blood family. Like, I wish I was, and I wish I could be, even more. And now that we're older, and now that, we are all grown up, and I wish we could be closer. I wish we could hang out. I wish we had better connections. And, but that's just my life, the life that I had. And I always had, like, music, sports that was there for me to fill in that gap, to fill in that emptiness that I had for many, many years. And, to this day, it still does. Sports like basketball, which is my favorite sport, the Lakers, my favorite team, football, as a recent, once again, I'm finding that love and passion again because the Rams weren't doing so good. Like I mentioned before in other videos, it's been 22 years since the Rams won a Super Bowl. And, my team started picking up things like in 2016, 2017, we made the Super Bowl in 2018, and we lost to the Patriots, we lost to Tom Brady, and then we've been trying to get back ever since, and now we finally made it. And I don't think the Rams are going to lose a second time. Cincinnati Bengals, I know you guys just made it, but like I said this about my football team before, when they're young, when they get there, if they don't have that hunger to win, it's tough. You got to gain those experiences, and I feel like the Rams gained a lot of experience from losing the last time, and I don't think they want to lose twice. I think they're going to be hungry. I think they're going to be more prepared, and I think they put in the work to get back here, and they saw how hard it was to get back here. And now that they're here, I think the Rams are going to upset Cincinnati. So, Joe Burrow, you're young. You have many years ahead of you. Like I said in previous videos, I usually root for the underdog because I like seeing new teams win. I like to see underdogs, overcome. When they say it can't be done. But when my team is in it, you gotta go for your team. You gotta root for your team. So all the way, Mob Squad, all day, Rams house, whose house? Rams house. You already know who's winning the Super Bowl this year, and that's the Los Angeles Rams. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you entertained, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job. Until next time, guys, I'm out.